Players from the South, man. I mean, when you bring that to No Limit, man, that's another one of those jams, sir.
Yes, sir.
I mean, break that down to me.
Bruh, I mean that's in there as well. In the book I talk about that. Yeah, it is. I talk about it. But just to summarize it.
Yeah, come on with the summary.
We working on the Down South Hustlers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we were in the Bay Area, and P had everybody on there. You know, he was a compilation king at the time, dude. He had already put out the West Coast, the first West Coast Bad Boys.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, when I saw him in Dallas, he was telling me he was working on the Down South Hustlers.
Answer me this: were you there when he was doing the West Coast Bad Boys?
The first one?
Yeah.
No.
Either one of them.
Oh, the second one, we were in Baton Rouge at the time when we did that.
Okay, so that's what I want to know. How did the people on the West Coast react to a Southern guy doing West Coast Bad Boys?
I think it was mixed emotions because, you know, people could be geographically territorial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But P had already been in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
He already planted his flag there.
Yeah.
And let them know, hey, I'm here, but I'm representing the boot.
Yeah.
I'm representing Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? He had the goals and everything, the whole swag, and they was calling him country and all this type. They didn't understand him. You know what I'm saying? You know, so people can get territorial with somebody coming there on their turf and then run circles around them business-wise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, Players from the South.
Yeah, that player from the South, man, how that came about, like I'm saying, people working on the Down South Hustlers, and I heard everything that he was doing. I heard the Dayton family, 8-Ball MJG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Who was that? He had people from New Orleans. You had, what? Yeah, did he have Mystical? No, he didn't have Mystical. I know he had players, what was that? Partners in Crime. All over. He had people from all over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm listening to it. I say, how you gonna do a Down South Hustle? I just told him, how you gonna do a Down South Hustle? You ain't got no UGK on there, bro. You can't do this, cuz. So he was like, you know, he condescendingly replied, you know how to get in contact with him, cuz? Like figure, like, you know, try to make a joke out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, well, I think I got something on him right quick. So I got on the phone, called my frat brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Ernest, and he put me in contact with Pimp. You know, Pimp, you know, he asked questions, and like he didn't know who P was at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, and then got me on the phone with him. Then I told him what the scenario was and told him there was some money involved, and you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It was on the next thing smoking. You know what I'm saying? Out to San Francisco. So we got in that studio. He came with his equipment, you know what I'm saying? And I had my equipment in my MPC 62 up there. And he did his thing. He had it up there. He said, well, Dick, play something. You know what I'm saying? So I played that boom, 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 boom. He said, yeah, Dick. So he clicked the, you know, he said, let's watch this here. So he synced it with his Onsonic, you know, the board that he had, ESQ. And so there's a way that he was able to trigger what I just played. And then he triggered it and manipulated it. And then I put some other sounds on top of it. He put the drums. And while we doing that, I'm hearing King George, shout out to King George, play it from the South Stack G. You know, because while we creating, they create.
Exactly.
They writing it because the beat inspiring.
Exactly.
At the time. So, and then, you know, they writing, Bun writing. Then while the beat playing, P writing and Silk, you know, doing this thing, and you know, and Pimp wrote it, and then they all laid their verse. It was a rap, bro. You know what I'm saying?